Matter's quiet night journey. On a calm night in Radiator Springs, all the cars were asleep in silence. The streets shimmered under the silver moonlight. Only the soft sound of the wind and the occasional chirping of crickets could be heard. But Matter couldn't fall asleep. He was always full of energy and talkative, yet sometimes he just wanted to be alone and think about his memories. Quietly, he rolled out of the garage and drove along a lonely road toward the small hill near town. His yellow headlights glowed softly, like a tiny lantern in the dark. When he reached the top of the hill, he stopped and looked at the sky. The stars shone like thousands of little headlights on an endless road. Matter thought to himself, "All those stars, it's like each one is a little car driving down the highway of the sky. What a beautiful journey!" Glowing star memory of the first friendship, Cars 1. He remembered the days when Lightning McQueen first came to Radiator Springs. Back then, Matter was just a simple tow truck who often felt unnoticed. But his friendship with McQueen changed everything. With a gentle smile, Matter whispered, "Remember that, McQueen? At first you thought speed was all that mattered, but you learned friendship is even more important, and I learned I could be somebody's best friend." Automobile memory of the big trip, Cars 2. Then he remembered their great journey to faraway cities, when he joined McQueen at the World Races. For Matter, those days were full of new experiences. Everywhere he went, there were cars he had never seen before and streets unlike anything in Radiator Springs. At times, he felt clumsy, but in the end he realized that his honesty and kindness were what people valued most. Matter chuckled softly to himself. What a trip that was! Who'd have thought a rusty tow truck could fit in somewhere so far from home? But turns out, my silly laugh and simple ways were just what folks needed. Railway track memory of lasting friendship, Cars 3. Then he thought about McQueen's later races, when younger cars filled the track and Lightning began to feel old. Matter was always there for him, even if he wasn't in the spotlight. He knew the best thing he could do was remind his friend, true worth wasn't in speed, but in the love and memories built along the road. In his warm, gentle voice he said, "McQueen, you'll always be my champion." But being a champion ain't just about winning races, it's about the friendships you leave behind. Milky Way, the quiet night. Just then, the sound of a familiar engine came up the road. Lightning McQueen slowly joined him on the hilltop. Together, they dimmed their headlights and gazed at the sky. McQueen smiled. "Talking to the stars again, Matter?" Matter laughed. "Yep. 'Cause every star's a memory of ours. One star for the day we fixed the road together. One star for that big trip around the world. And one star for when we learned nothing matters more than friendship." McQueen said nothing, just smiled and gently bumped H.